Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. Website is at the bottom here. Liminal11, liminal11.com. Feel free to check that out if you want to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. On the back here, website rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Okay. What do we have for Cancer? Are we done? Wow. It just kept going. It just kept going and going and going. It's a curious card we got over here. Now what are we starting with? Because I feel like I've been comfortable for a while with whatever the situation is. The change happened in the past. Okay. Strength reversed. 6 of Pentacles, half in, half out. Alright, so something happened. It's hard to say how long ago. Could have been a couple months, could have been a couple years. A change happened. After it happened, I just feel like I made peace with it. Not really sure you liked the change when it happened, but once the dust settled and I realized what it was going to be, I made peace with it. And I just realized this is the new phase, this is what's going to happen. And I just don't really feel like I don't really feel like I have a place to stand against it the way I want to without bringing other people down that I care about. So I'm going to accept the circumstances, and I'm just going to make it the best I can from here going forward. And I feel like I just made peace with something. I don't think you liked it, though. It wasn't because you wanted to make peace with it. It's because I feel like it was better for everybody else. It's something that you do look back on once in a while, and you do want to change the situation. You don't like this current phase as much as it used to be, but it's also one of those things where there's only so much I can do, and I feel like you're addressing that and acknowledging that. There's really only so much I can do. Can't leap a tall building in a single bound. Just can't do that. And I feel like you've made some connections along the way. Since accepting this, you do seem to have made some connections better than you thought you would. Things have gone a little bit better with people that maybe you didn't get along with as well before. But maybe due to the changes and things not going exactly the way you wanted, maybe somebody else felt similar to the way you feel. And because of that, you kind of bonded over that. Okay. Holding the line, holding it together, trying to figure out what's coming next. Feeling kind of trapped in the situation currently. The question is, how much longer does this phase last? And I feel like I'm looking at the situation and I'm like, I'm trying to make a plan for how much longer it needs to be this way. I'm holding it together for the best. As long as it works the best for everybody else, I'll hold it together as long as I have to. But I keep questioning, how much longer do I have to hold it this way? A change has come forward. This change I think you like, but it's one of those things in the sense of like, if it actually works out, I would like this change. If it actually works out. But I'm not going to get too excited until I see it actually work out. Oh. This phase might be ending. The current phase might be ending. You got the Four of Pentacles reversed as something letting go. You got the Death card, which is the ending of current phase. Something new coming in. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which makes me feel like something has gone your way. Something in this situation, not expected. I feel like I had no idea this could even go my way. I mean, it has gone my way. I had no idea. I'm like, really? That could go my way? Okay, cool. If it's real. And I feel like when they first tell you, whoever tells you that this situation could go more to your favor, I feel like me, like you're sure? Like this applies to my situation? You're sure? I feel like I'm in disbelief of it. You have some people backing you on this. There's a lot of emotional support around you. Kuan Yin and is that the 9? Knight of Fire. Somebody seems to believe this should be going better for you, and they're looking to change the circumstances for you. This situation could go a lot better for you, and I feel like somebody is fighting on your behalf. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, but they do seem to. Like I don't know why they're fighting for you. So it's like I'm wondering if you're even questioning why they're fighting for you, but they do. They keep their reasons private. It's a very private person. 3 of Cups on its side, the Hermit card on its side. They'll tell you some things, not much. There's some type of friendship or some type of history with this person where they're trying to make something right. This might be a personal thing where they just feel like if they can win for you, they win for themselves. You know, there may be something in their own past where they had something like this and it failed. And now they're seeing this similar situation play out for you. And they're like, you know what? I couldn't win for me, but maybe I could win for this Cancer. And that literally might be what's going on here, which is fine. As it keeps moving forward, that energy is holding back something else. The Devil card is here, which typically is not, it's Capricorn, but it's the opposite of Cancer. So sometimes this one's a hard one to deal with for Cancer because there's similar values, home values, people values, tend to get along with the same people but have completely different ways of doing it and tend to grate on each other's nerves, in case that matters. Not that you're dealing with a Capricorn in this situation, but I'm getting like this is a challenging situation that is not the easiest for you to move on from. The situation here feels like it's doing what's for the best. I don't know, it's something with emotional scars and somebody trying to protect somebody. I don't know, this energy, even though it's the Devil card, I feel like it's kind of like talking about rules and restrictions and holding to the rules, but if you can do these new rules correctly, I will allow it. But the rules are kind of strict. This is a strict energy. I'm getting like there is a compassion for the situation. There's compassion for what you're going through and the need for it to go better. I feel like for some reason this is really focusing on you. Even though I don't know, for some reason it may seem odd that it's focusing on you as strongly as it is, but it is. And people feel like this needs to go better for you. A lot of community support, a lot of support, people trying to make long-term decisions that you can work with, and that, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect right out the gate, but that you'll have some leeway, some slack to iron out the differences, to iron out the changes. There is a little bit of conflict. I don't think that's the right. There's a little bit of adversity here. This person, there's somebody or something here. They're not really standing in your way, but they're waiting for the point where they're looking at it like it isn't going to matter what you do. This is going to fail, and it's going to end up right back where it was. Somebody has lack of movement around you. They're not going to assist the situation. Ironically, that helps you too. Instead of this person standing in your way, they're just ignoring it. And they're just kind of like, go ahead, try. You'll fail, but go ahead. Ignore it. Don't let that get under your skin. You can have this, because I do see successful cards coming up. Take that for the gift it is. It may seem kind of rotten and it may get under your skin, kind of like somebody's like, whatever, Cancer, try. You'll fail, but try. Let them have that attitude. It's ironically a gift because it's either they're just kind of like brushing you off, like, go ahead, try, you'll fail. Or the other side was they would stand in your way. So they're not standing in your way. They're kind of like, you want to go out there and you want to go see if you can make it through this jungle? Go right ahead. I think you're going to fail, but whatever. I'll wait till you come crawling back and you'll come back because you failed. Instead of standing in your way and not letting you even get into the jungle, they're standing right out of your way. They're kind of like, whatever. It's making it easier for you. It's going to be obnoxious when you see it. You're not going to like it. You're not going to like hearing it. But it's going to afford you the opportunity to make this go your way. You're going to be surprised how much better this gets. You got the happiness card. The further this goes, the better it gets. I feel like once you see the change start to take hold, not just when they first tell you about it, but when it starts to take hold and you actually see results, you're going to start to feel really good. It just keeps getting better from there on out. The past is being let go. Really? Okay. It's not a bad thing. Now, I don't know if I can say judgment goes in your favor directly. I feel like judgment goes around. Judgment is going. It's going well. Maybe not directly towards you, but it feels like it. How to explain this? It's almost like judgment goes in the favor of somebody else, which affords you this opportunity. People help you balance it out. The past is let go, and a new situation is being fortified. The Four of Wands usually talks about a bond, sometimes a contract. I feel like an old contract is being rewritten. It feels to me like an old contract is being rewritten to your benefit. It feels like, even when I see this, it says trust, which I know trust means trust, but I keep thinking like the legal trust. Like, when somebody has a trust of money or a trustee helps them, it feels like there's something legal here that clearly won't happen for all of you, but maybe for more than you than not. Something legal seems to be really prevalent here. Prevalent, if I can spit it out. There might be an advisor here who's like, this is another person. It feels like this is another addition. An advisor who's very invested in your success, and they want to prove that this is the right way to do it. They want to prove that this was the right thing to do, you were the right person to choose, and this is going to work. So it's almost like you have this advisor trying to help you succeed. That also seems to be coming in. It's a part of this rewriting of a contract. It doesn't have to be literal, it doesn't have to be legal, but it keeps feeling like it to me. Like there's something in writing where I'm agreeing that I'm going to make sure this works to the best of my abilities, something like that. And I do see success here from you with all that judgment in your favor. That other energy, where does this other energy go? This kind of poo-poo or naysayer. That energy, they're not around very much. They ignore you. Especially because I feel like you're going to prove that this is going to work. They ignore that you exist. Let them. Let them. Do yourself a favor. Let them ignore you. Match that energy. Don't create any issues. Don't acknowledge it if you don't have to. Don't say the name if you don't have to. Let them just kind of fade away. If they're not an issue, good, cool. That's cool. Just let them continue not being an issue. Just ignore them the way they're ignoring you. I don't think they have to be an issue. They seem to be a little bit. I would just let them just disappear quietly. It's best. It's for the best. For you, for your situation, for your longevity. Anything else? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.